each day. She was in Jamaica for almost like 6 days or so, and don't have change as a woman too, a nurse, and not have any clothes. And she tell us that she be eat and sleep everything in the hospital. No clothes.
You got a wicked, man. You got a wicked.
He had clothes.
Oh, she don't know the principal.
Huh?
But she says she don't know the principal.
But tell her about social lie. Oh, go ahead.
Then she got keep we call it picnic functional man yard. Yard. And in fact, she can't say she don't know nothing about Pedro. That guy needs to get locked up. She needs to get locked up. Yard boss. I don't know how long on the internet. You know, so him alone can't stop what going on right now. And that him go over there go promise her. Say he can't take her name out of the limelight. And they want to say go.
As I said, everything I said was true. I came on the 26th, which is the Friday, and I landed in Montego Bay sometimes after 2. And left from it was the front that did circulating. Yes, he's the one that picked me up from the airport. Yeah.
There's a chip out. There's a chip out.
I used my phone as GPS to get to Mandeville, and we did get to Mandeville sometime after 6 that Friday evening. And the evidence that I showed that could prove everything is why I did go to KFC before getting to.
Alright. Okay, so for all of the investigators, right? So when she says she reached to Mandeville after 6, it is actually after 5 Jamaican time. Okay? I gave some hints, but only one person I want to see came close to actually figuring out that puzzle. And I can call that person in. That person is Tiger. Okay? That's the only one that want to see. You see, on the live stream,
Tiger pause.
Just wanted to
Tiger.
really pay attention.
You not hear me?
That is what we want Tiger to do. And the bird that he's taking, it's a good bird. We want him really pay attention. Because he was me hearing my process. And he might listen to me and he must say, okay, yeah, boss, I say, the time man Shanique phone, he keep on I say, the time man Shanique phone. So what is the time on Shanique phone? The time on Shanique's phone is Atlanta time. The phone did not convert. Okay? It only takes someone who is really thinking critically to figure out the puzzle. When she said after 6, it was on her phone. When she said she had a line waiting at 6:50, it's actually 5:50 Jamaican time. The sequence of time when Shanika talked about the window to pick up Jayden, murder Jayden, go to KFC, go back to the hospital. Most investigators and the police, they look at the same thing we look at, right? Remember, we're going through the process that we just went through, right? And I'm asking everybody that the family have their own part to play. And we as the public, the people who have a platform that is leading a flock of people, right? Now is the time for us to listen to this and be honest with the people that is following us, right? And to say, if the opportunity and window was not there, who else could have hurt Jayden? Okay? So now, the time on our phone is actually 5 something Jamaican time, which is she enter into one. Remember, Jayden was seen at the back of the mart at 4:45 or 4:50. So Jayden was actually moving, right? There were two cameras at the mart, right? Pick up yourself. video, and then there's a higher video, right? A camera. And Jayden was spotted going up Perch Road. I remember the last time, right, I showed you guys. I don't know if I can find the actual map here. Let me see.
Okay, you see how you...
Image. Let's see if I can pull it, if I have the if I have it. Let's see. Okay, let's see this map right here. Okay. Okay, it's not complete. I'm not gonna miss the street just to do this. Yeah. But anyway, the map, right? He could go up on Birch Road. I can remember it. So go up on Birch Road, and then you go up on Birch Road, and then from Birch you go to Manchester Road, and then you get right to Wesley. So the taxi stand is right at the intersection of Wesley Road and Manchester Road. Okay? So it was already on the move, which coming into Mandeville. So you ask yourself the question is, should you rolling into Mandeville after 5 o'clock, going to the KFC, and then go back to the hospital? Should have murdered Jayden in like maybe 15 minutes. We're looking at time, we're looking at opportunity, right? Next country.
The hospital because again, they were there and they were hungry. So I got there first, go KFC, and I did buy the chicken as I said in my previous interview, whatever interview I did. So that was done, and I have timing because in terms of messages, I messaging her and say, hey, I'm at KFC, no, I need the chicken. So there's timing there. So that was like sometime after 6, I think it was like 6:50 when I messaged her.
And I must say this, right? She's telling the truth because I did see those messages. I don't think I can show them in the public, but maybe I can create something where you guys actually see a timeline of what she's talking about. I can actually create that. But what she's saying is 100% factual as far as like she's sending a text message saying that she's in the line at 6:50, right? And there's like a chain of messages exchanging. So me personally and the police department, they don't really see where she personally, right? And I'm just being truthful. I know you guys are seeing where I came up with that conclusion from, right? Me not see it, but you guys can make your own judgment. And what me I say is this, right? Currently, the police team don't have the family, they have not enough evidence to arrest any of them. That's just the honest truth. Let's continue.
On 7:05 the show, and that's why we can give you a little bit of time. And yes, we as younger people able to tell timing because we message a lot.
Alright, so let me stop this again, okay? Because we want to stay on course here. So when she said she in the KFC line and she sent that message, it's 5:50 Jamaican time. When she said she reached the hospital at 7:09, that's 6:09 Jamaican time. So now all of the investigators them can actually put the timing together. So at 6:09 she arrived at the hospital, right? And I believe she made a call to her mom or somebody, right? And at that time, Mr. T saw Shani, okay? Mr. T saw her and he escorted her back to where the baby was. That is 6:09. And when she said no, they spent an hour with her, right? They spent some time with her in the family, which is the man, Mr. T and Ann. So 6:09, they spent some start to make immediately. If they murder Jayden, cars would not start make. So Jayden will come home. Okay? And that is what the police them are looking for.
That's bullshit. They started to make up because they didn't know. Them don't know what did happen. That's why them will go home, did I do that. Them wasn't a part of it. It's Shaniqua's a part of it. You're not thinking consciously.
Nah, ear coming out on the earpiece. Hold on. Say it again, I never have on the earpiece.
Don't let me call you. No, me I say what him just say a while ago. Say if must say as them go home and them find out say Jayden missing, that cars start make immediately, and if somebody did have something to do with it, cars would have start make immediately. And I'm saying that part the way man says nonsense, because the ones them who went home didn't know what was happening. So to them, it take them by surprise. So that's naturally what them would probably start to do. I look around and make 2 cars and whatever. But the one who know about it, Shani now. She are the one where you look for, not them who go home. Because she never make them aware of what happened to Jayden. So he might try to use that for try to excuse the family of what happened to the little boy. That can
So that means to say, one Fallen Gabriel can listen to this. Because I never we call him the lion. A yard boss and the crocodile and the hyena. Because him say him get a call after 7 or 7 so. But these people now I tell we say after I hear it when they go home, they find out say Jayden missing. So if they find out say Jayden missing after hate, how the principal are gonna get on call 7-ish.
Tiger, do you think a person can make up a whole story like that and put people there that wasn't even there? Cause Mr. T say Russian and Paul and him and him family go to the police station. And in this interview with Shanique, she has said that never even happened. When she asked for her mother said she don't know about that. So make that make sense now. You see all them people here are wicked.
So our cars at the rum.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of rum. This stronger than Ray and him nephew. I must say high wine him a drink.
So I want to understand for yourself now. So this thing where this girl come out to come say she a come clarify. She don't clarify nothing. But yes, still she want to pile the blame all over the place and says them a do this and them a do that. I will not accept it. But we can't tell if you accept some crap. But no, I would just sit down and accept some crap. I want to get out the little baby just like that. It not gonna work. It is not going to work. Because I tell you right now, I was not supposed to be on the app until next week or so. I may have to come back on today to come address this. I can't make this steal by the internet. I can't make this steal, you know. Because right now, make sure to tell you now. From the other day, they are terrorizing me. Send me Philip and price. And I can show you the text message I'm going to get as well. And also, you hear yard boss are dropping hint. So if you look closely and clearly. And listen, I can see clearly when them gone to jail. We can see very clearly yard boss. You know what about me on my eyesight then. And yes, me I look. And all me can see is Demar, Shanice, Romain, and Pedro. But people, let me tell you, because I know nothing found and tell, so I go give you a secret in a serial or sitting. Me here say take out Pedro. So let me make sure I put that out there for now. And them say lightning not strike two places at the same time, but I lie them I tell. You remember the girl the other day? What's she name? Bradshaw? You remember what Bradshaw do the other day? She sent somebody to go take out the woman at her picnic. And when she knows that the person alone can sing she sent somebody to go take out the person who can sing she. So, may I make sure I tell you from now. Say me yes, so them take out Pedro, but I'm not going to come and tell you 100%, I'm not sure yet. I need to get on to my people, and that's why I say I need somebody from Manchester to come and give me Pedro right name. Because I don't understand with Manchester. Oh, yes, I know so I'm scared or afraid of him or whatever the case might be. But I'm not supposed to see how I stay by now. I'm not going to do like yard boss and tell them, say, oh, I'm not put this out the road and then I can put it out. No, we value people's life and you cannot defend their life and then you put the next life at risk. That not go so. I'm not going to tell you, say, you don't trust me because you don't know me. But all I am saying, the only thing with me have on this up here is my word, and my word is my bond. And if I see somebody, I seek out the same thing that I am looking for a little boy, justice, and then I am going to put you in problems. I am going to put you in danger. God will deal with me. You understand? God himself will deal with me. And from all of the people that give me information so far, you can see that I am a person to my word. Because as I said, I have information can discredit a whole heap of what I say, but in order to make the public hear it, I go put at least 3 persons at risk, and I am not intending to do that. As much as I would love to play it for you, I would love to play it for you, but I can't. You understand? I am not willing to put anybody at risk for trying to make a better for tomorrow and then me go come out and put the people at risk to do it. No. You understand? So if you don't know something that can pop this thing up in, tell me. Tell me, and you can make up a fake TikTok or whatever, send me a message. Because everybody send me a message, I read them, and if it doesn't make no sense, it doesn't make no sense. Like the last one them that I get were telling me that basically saying I must look at price. I already look at price from the very get-go. And this is what I am saying to you guys right now. You see, if the person has not got a motive, even if that person is guilty, that person will walk in my eyesight over the person with the motive, because I am not gonna stop looking at the person with the motive to go and look at somebody without the motive. You understand? So in that way, injustice can happen. But for no reason at all, I will not stop looking at the family them until somebody else come along, whether next family or a stranger, with a motive, and we can say, you know what, this is more than motive to do what them do. And that is the reason why I am focusing on Pedro so much. But